things open because I always keep creating documents to students, and then at the end of the day, if I don't save it all, I have like many things
A million documents.
open. Documents, exactly. So is final de otoño. Final de otoño, like the end of autumn. Inicio de invierno, the beginning of winter. Entonces
Okay.
hace mucho frío. In Spanish, we say it makes a lot of cold. That's exactly how we say it makes a lot of cold. Hace mucho frío.
Okay.
And it's even snowing in some parts of Brazil. Do you believe it?
Antonio. How do you, is it Antonio or is it
Ot-
Antonio?
Otoño, otoño.
Antonio. Antonio. Okay, I gotta write that down. You gotta have to show me how to
Yeah,
spell.
I'm gonna spell it to you. Oton with like the different N, and O again. I'm gonna write it to you. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the basic, you know,
Okay.
because
Of
I
course.
mean
You already
sometimes
know.
it's hard to be redundant.
Yeah, you know, no, you need to be redundant with me because I'm not doing too much studying around here. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'm a horrible
That's
student. You're a
so
great teacher. I have a great teacher, and I'm just a horrible student. This is the way I've been my entire life. I'm hoping to change one day. I don't know how
no,
much time I got left to change, but I'm gonna try.
you
I
have a lot of
definitely got
time, and that's okay. You're
I
already
hope
good.
so.
So,
Let me go ahead and
sir,
add that to the stage.
what are are we okay? So, what are the two possible translations of the verb to be in Spanish?
Ser and estar
Perfecto. For what do we use the verb ser?
for who and what I am, or is it how and
Who
what,
and what? Who and what?
but who and what. Okay, and then
Perfect. And for what do we use
estar
estar?
is how and where I am.
That's perfect.
Gracias.
Man, just one moment.
Okay. Thank you, God. Appreciate you guys tapping in with us. This is another episode of Lost in Translation. This is basically Wesley taking Spanish classes, trying to learn Espanol.
Oh my God, I
I have a
forgot
great teacher. This is
that.
Leonardo. Great teacher. Call him Leo. I'm a horrible student, so don't take any of this stuff that I do. Don't blame it on him. Trust me, it is me. He's been teaching me everything. He sends me study stuff. You know how many times I study? It's horrible, man. It's horrible.
So I'm sorry. I think I just left the pan on the fire because I was eating like a sandwich a
Did
while
you?
ago, and I just forgot it. Yeah, I did, and it's my mother's favorite one, so she's gonna basically
Wow,
kill
yeah,
me.
she's about to be hot about
That's
that one,
okay. That's
buddy.
okay. That's okay. So, sir, what is the translation of "yo soy, yo estoy"?
I am. I am.
That's perfect. What's the translation of "tú eres, tú estás"?
You are. You are.
What's the translation of "estar" in English?
To be.
What's the translation of "ser" in English?
To be.
Is the word hablar an infinitive?
See.
Is the word estoy an infinitive?
No.
Is the word tener an infinitive?
See.
Are the words am, are, is conjugations of the verb to be?
See.
Are the words soy, eres, es, son, somos the conjugations of the verb ser?
See.
Are the words estoy, estás, están, estamos the conjugations of the verb estar?
See.
Perfecto. In English, what's the infinitive of the words am, are, is?
To be.
To be, that's perfect. In Spanish, does the infinitive always ends with ar, er, ir?
See.
Perfect. You nailed it. You killed it.
Gracias. Gracias.
Muy bueno. Ok. Ahora vamos a hacer una actividad. We're gonna do an activity. By the way, to do or to make in Spanish is hacer. Hacer.
To do
Okay.
or to make.
To do or to make. It's basically the same in Spanish. Okay. To do or to make.
Can you spell that for me really quickly, please?
Yeah, I can. I'll send you that. We're gonna talk about that like
Okay.
pretty soon.
Okay.
So, do you want me to send it to you? Like, am I sharing the screen with you?
No, you're
Not
not.
at
Not right
all,
now.
right?
No.
Okay. I should be by now. Is it showing to you?
Let me see. It should pop up. Let me. I'm about to share. Add it to the stage. There it is.
There it
And,
is, perfect. So we are going to do this activity about expressing few, little, and many, and much. Okay.
okay.
So few and little are both mucho if it's masculine, muchos if it's plural, muchas if it's mucha if it's feminine, and muchas if it's plural.
Let's see.
Poco if it's masculine, pocos, etc. So few and little are poco, pocas, pocos, poca. Many and much are mucho, mucha, muchos, muchas. Okay, so I think I might should I think I should maybe I should send it to you so you could like just roll it up and down. We can keep it like sharing so the other people can see it, but I think it would
Okay.
be good for you to open it so you can just like go
Okay.
up and down with scroll up and down with the document. Just one second. Let me let me get here this thing. I think I might have to close it to send to you. No, no, I didn't. I didn't need to close it. So okay, can you try to open it on your computer?
So let me see. I know you sent it to my. Did you email it to me?
Yeah, I send it to. Do you want me to email that to you? I'm
No,
sorry.
no. I mean, I no, no. If you send it to my here, I'll just open it on my phone. Then we can just I can just use my phone. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I sent you on WhatsApp, but okay, the
No,
message
no,
is right.
no, no. Let me see. I got it right here. No, we're good.
Okay, that's perfect. Could you
Let me
open
know
it?
when you're ready. Yeah, I got it. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
My bad.
So
My bad. I should have said something. My bad.
that's okay. That's okay. So, sir, if the word ends with the letter S, it means that it is a word that has a plural. For example, many pens, many walls, many things. And the mucho, mucha must have an S with it as well. So, for example, many pens, muchas canetas. I'm sorry, I'm speaking Portuguese. Muchos bolígrafos,
That's it.
muchos bolígrafos. So, if the word that comes after has an S at the end, it means that it has a plural. If it has a plural, it means that the word mucho, mucha, poco, poca will also have an S with it, will also be in plural. Okay.
Can you
If
enlarge that? Can you enlarge it on the screen some so people can actually? I can't. I wouldn't be able to see it. Could you just a little bit? There you go. Thank you. I appreciate you.
perfect.
Thank you.
So if the
That's
word doesn't have a plural, it won't have an S at the end, and neither will mucho, mucho, or poco, poca. Okay, you gotta
okay.
remember that always, if the noun ends in a, is generally a feminine noun. If it ends in o, is a masculine noun. There might be exceptions, but not here. I don't think we have an exception here. So the we have some words here that also end in the letter e. These words that end in the letter E, they are also masculine. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they are also masculine. So if it ends in the letter O, E, it's not like a rule. Okay, it might be feminine, but here all the words that end in E are also masculine. So I want you to complete it. Do you want to stop and think while completing it, or do you want to try to do it like while talking to me and like just
Yeah,
try
let's.
to get?
You want to just talk them out,
Hey, if you want to just like talk them out, it's up
or
to
do you want me
you.
to write it down? What is? What is? Let's
No, what?
let's do it.
How do you feel more comfortable? Like, do you think that you do like understand the subject enough to like just try it, or do you think maybe you should stop and think a little about it? Maybe like just to be sure.
Let's just try it. Let's just try it.
Let's try it.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna need your help anyway. So it's much better if I just say it out
Yeah.
loud.
So keep your phone near you. I'm just gonna scroll it down. Keep your
Gotcha.
phone near you, so you can. You only have
Four words pretty much to use, or the feminine.
yes, because
Yeah, yeah.
many can only be four options only. The word
Hmm.
only doesn't apply here. So the word many or much have four possible translations in the word little, few, etc. By the way, the word a lot, lots of, they also translate to mucho, mucha. It's basically the same, okay? So how would you complete these? I, ta, 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 ta,
Okay,
ta, personas en
I
la
got
calle.
you.
I'm
Number
sorry.
one, you said no, no, you're good. There are muchos personas
Mu-
in the calle. Muchos.
no muchos, porque, because personas,
You say
it's feminine.
mucho, so mucha. Okay, personas. Okay, I say I understand.
Mucha personas, pero
Muchos.
there's something wrong here. So
Um,
the word personas, does it have a plural?
no, it's people. So persona. I mean, it should be. It should be. No, the persona it does have a plural, but it said there are many people in the street. So are you asking me what's wrong with the?
No, like here in Spanish, the word personas, it's in plural, right? We have the
Mhm,
letter S here, okay? So
yes,
we also need to have the letter S here with muchas, okay?
muchas. Sí, I
Hay
understand.
muchas personas. Actually, you said it first, but on your first attempt, you said it correctly.
I know, but that was an accident. I didn't probably trust me.
That's
I was gonna say
okay.
mucho the first time. I was gonna say mucho the first time, but I understand you say so. That's what I have to learn is the feminine meanings behind. Okay, you know, personas
Yeah,
is right there in my face though, so it's already there. I'm ready. You want to go to the next one?
yeah, we can go next
I
one.
got you.
Remember that O and E are generally masculine, okay?
Yeah, got you. There are mucho lápices in la mesa. Mucho. I mean, mu-
Remember about the letter S? It's
yeah,
very important.
muchos.
Just very good. But do you know why
Muchos.
you are saying muchos?
Because it's many. It's in the lápiz has a S on the end of it, right? So there's
Yes,
more than
exactly.
one
The
lápices.
plural.
Okay, so it's
Exactly.
more
That's
than one
correct.
pencil. Yeah, I got you. That's on me. I got you. I think I'm gonna do better on the next one.
No, that's okay. Let's go. This one, it's
Casa tiene.
uh,
It's a lot. Yeah, the house has many windows. Let me see. Windows is feminine or masculine doesn't matter.
uh, what does
Ventanas.
the letter A generally
A
represents feminine or masculine?
represents masculine. No, no,
The
no,
letter
feminine. I got you.
great.
I got you. I got you. La casa tiene muchas ventanas.
Muchas ventanas.
Okay, let's make sure I got that one right. Y, I would say muchas. I would say muchas again. Puertas,
Muchas puertas.
pero tiene, but has few. Poco,
Poco is
sillas,
masculine singular.
sillas.
What?
Okay, wait. Pocas,
Pocas, pocas.
pocas.
Yes.
Because sillas is got you,
Feminine and it's plural.
got you. Y pocos cuadros.
That's
Got you. All
perfect.
right. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this right here. Now I got you on this one.
Do you think this activity is helping you all?
Yeah, absolutely. It makes you have to think about it too, and kind of like it makes you see
Yeah.
what it is that you're actually.
Yeah.
You don't know Bible. You don't know Bible. I don't drink.
Bebo. There might be
Bible.
words that you don't know, okay?
It's okay. You don't know Bible. Muchas. Mucha agua.
Mucha agua. Perfect. Because many waters doesn't make sense, right?
You see.
Mucha
Pero
agua. Right.
Bible. Is it Bible?
Yeah. That's correct. I'm sorry. I thought that I made a mistake, but it's correct. Go ahead.
Mucho café.
Mucho café. Perfect. Just remember that we doesn't have like or sound in Spanish, okay? So it's always like o. very enclosed sounds. Café,
Cafe.
café, café.
Okay, got you. Nosotros vimos, bebimos.
Bebemos.
Nosotros bebemos. Poco.
Poco.
Café. Pero
Do you know cerveza?
sí, cerveza. Cerveza. Beer.
Cerdo.
Sí. That's funny. But we mucha cerveza.
Mucha cerveza. Quiero beber mucha cerveza. Hoy yo quiero tomar cerveza. Friday. Es viernes.
I know you going out and kicking it tonight. I know you are. Where you heading to tonight? You going to the bar
Oh,
or
I'm
to a
gonna do the
club?
same as always. I'm always excited to do the same thing that I do every weekend. Go to the same bar with the same friend, but it's special.
Is it a bar? Or is it like a discotheque? It's like a
It is
dance
like
club.
a bar, but it's like not about the bar because people don't actually stay in the bar, but there's like this crowd in front of the
Mm,
bar. You know
I
that
know.
typical Latino
Yeah.
thing, Brazilian thing, like people uniting in the streets, in the squares, and
It's
hanging
crazy
out.
that you guys do that, man. Because I know people who like in front of their house, man. The music is playing so loud. It's 1, 2 in the morning. It's crazy. I'm like, this will never go on where we live at. Maybe like in New Orleans, but not where we live at. Somebody's calling the police. They're shutting that down immediately. It's not going to happen
Yeah,
ever.
and my city is actually worse than most Brazilian cities because the mayor of my city created a law where, I mean, allegedly, all bars and adega. I never know specifically how to say adega, like a liquor store, but I think that liquor
The
stores is an
bodega. They say bodega here. It's bodega.
bodega is like a place that only sells alcohol, like
Well, we call
bodega.
them the liquor store. But that's like a corner store or something like that. A bodega, I guess. But that's like
Yeah,
a
I think adega has a very specific like thing in Portuguese. Like when I talk to people that are not Brazilian here, they always say adega because I think they also can't find a word that has like the same idea. But anyways, so we have this law that things should be closed at like midnight, but nobody listens to it. And even if something closes, people keep selling alcohol in cars. Like they park on
yeah.
the cars and they get like all night long selling alcohol in the cars or like vans,
You,
and
you should
people stays in the square.
you should love this like law. I mean, it's like and I won't call it lawlessness because it's not, but it's like just the freedom where we live at. It's not happening like that. Everything is getting shut down. There's some little spots you can creep into here and there, but there's so much. Everything's just clamped down around here. It's like they're not going for that. If somebody stay open, somebody's calling the police on them. It's going. It's a problem. But in other
Yeah,
places, that's
people
why
are
I like
getting used
that
to that.
freedom that you guys still have, the freedom to do and live.
Yeah,
It's
people
good.
are paying like high fines here because of this law, like that. Because like if they get you selling something here after midnight, you have to pay like how like 30,000 reais. I mean, that would be
That's
around
some,
like
that's
five
some real
thousand
money.
dollars. Like
Yeah,
in
that's some
Brazil,
real
it's a lot
money.
of money. It's
Yeah,
like
that's a lot of
a lot
money here
of
too. That's the kind of fines they impose upon you here, like $5,000 fines. They're getting a lot of their stuff from other places and just impose. They need to stop doing that. Who wants to close stuff at 12 o'clock? That's crazy. He's talking about on the weekends too.
Yeah, yeah, like it works the whole week, but it,
Got
it,
to
it
go.
didn't used to be like that. Like when I was a teenager, we didn't have like a conservator mayor. Everything was
Mhm.
open. Like this was like a little. I don't live actually in São Paulo. I live in a nearby city, and this was
Mhm.
like a little São Paulo, because like everything was open and there were people everywhere and many teenagers and many parties and many clubs and all kind of people, like punk people, like people who like rock, people who like pop, like people who like reg, and then like we would have all of this stuff here. But now it's kind of a dead city, a little, not a lot, but if you put it in comparison to what it used to be, it is a little. But
Mhm.
anyways, eventually we'll get rid of this mayor and
Got to
this
get rid of him.
law.
He's not for the people at all. He's
Not at
got to
all.
go.
Okay, so sir, here we are using the words little much with the verbs, not with quantity of things. Okay.
Okay. Uh Asia. Habla. Let me see. She speaks little. Poca español. Pero
Uh, I'm sorry for interrupting you. So here is poco, okay? Lo que I was going to start speak Spanish. What happens is that with verbs, you always use it in the masculine. The masculine is also the
okay.
neutral. We don't actually have a neutral, but like if you don't know what to use, it's always gonna be like masculine, you know? So like, yo bebo poca agua. Okay, ella habla poco español. With verbs, we generally use the masculine, but it's according to the next noun. Español is masculine, okay? Inglés is masculine. I think el francés, el
Okay.
español, el japonés. I think all languages. El italiano. Yeah, I think all languages are masculine. I might be wrong though. I won't say that like 100% sure, but most languages are masculine nouns. Okay.
Okay. So the rest of these are verbs then, correct? Or no?
Not all of them. We have some verbs, and we also have like more quantities. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. So this poco español, pero hablo mucho inglés.
Ya hablo mucho inglés. Perfect.
Es, ustedes tienen que hacer, okay,
Hacer. Hacer. Hacer means
hacer,
to do or to make. Okay.
to do or to make. To do or to make.
Yeah, to do or to make.
Okay. Yeah. Ustedes tienen que hacer,
Hacer.
hacer.
Hacer. Yes, the letter H is always silent in Spanish, okay? Hacer. So you can go past it as if it wasn't there.
Muchas. Well, I think this is probably a verb then, correct?
Yeah, yo tengo que hacer. Yes,
So
but the word muchas here is related to cosas, okay?
okay, so it says muchas,
So, yeah, for
muchas.
example, when we say ella habla mucho español, the word mucho is related to the verb hablar in the word Spanish. But here we are talking about quantity, okay? Ustedes tienen que hacer muchas cosas hoy, so like many things. So here is related to cosas, not to hacer, okay?
Gotcha. Muchas. Ellos comen. They eat. Poca. I would say poco.
The letter A generally represents.
Poca. That's what I was thinking. Okay, it's poca. So it's feminine. I saw that too. I know that, but I was thinking this was probably looking at. Okay. They eat a little food and drink. Comida y beben. Beben. Is it beben?
Yes.
Okay. Pocas or poco. Poca. Poca agua.
Poca agua.
Sí. También. Okay.
I'm sorry. I should
It's okay.
be here.
No, you're good. I'm trying to. I got it on my phone. You're good. Un poco, or is milk considered feminine?
No, here actually you don't need to relate it to the noun. When you say un poco, it always means like a little or a little. Un poco.
Okay.
A little.
Poco.
Do you speak Spanish? Un poco. A little. So it's always gonna be like un poco, the expression. Okay.
Gotcha. Un poco de leche y mucho café, por
Café.
favor. Café, por favor. Sí. Okay. Pocas. Personas aquí, pero hay, or hay muchas
Muchas.
personas ahí, de allá,
Allá, perfect.
allá.
That's it, sir. I think you're actually getting. I mean, the first time it is like a little bit different from English, and the first time I think that I explained it to you in like a confusing way. I don't think that the way that I explained it was clear, but then like we tried again last lesson, and then I felt that you kind of like understood it. And right
Mhm.
now, I think that you absolutely got it. It's just like a matter of practice and getting to know the noun, the gender of the nouns, etc. Letty, do you have any questions about it?
No, I pretty much understand it. I mean, I'm still gonna mess up, but I pretty much get it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think you already understood it. Like I think that from now on it's a matter of practice, not a matter of like knowing or not knowing, you know? Because like even
Mhm.
knowing we're still gonna make some mistakes or confused, like every now and then. But now it's a matter of practice, you know?
Absolutely.
So let's make a dictation, okay? We made a dictation a while ago before you went to Medellin and
Medellin.
Medellin. So let's we can say, by the way, Medellin or Medellin, Medellin,
Medellin. I like Medellin, like the Medellin cartel. I like the way it sounds more better
Medellin,
like
Medellin.
that.
I like saying
That's
Medellin,
good.
but a lot of people will say Medellin. By the way, there is a song by Karol G. ¿Cómo se llama? No recuerdo un momento. No recuerdo cuál es el nombre de la canción. Un momento, estoy buscando. I'm searching the name of the song.
Okay.
Es algo. Una noche en Medellín. Una noche en Medellín. Es muy
So one
buena.
night was that one night
Yeah,
or last night in Medellin? One night in
one
Medellin.
night. One night in Medellin.
One
Yeah,
night.
I'm gonna send you the link. I mean, I like it.
Una noche. Okay,
It's like
that's
Karol
me.
G and a few guy. No, actually, it's a song from a guy. Karol G is just a featuring, I guess.
Mm.
I don't
She's
know.
big. She got a restaurant out there and everything. She's got, she's doing her thing though. Definitely doing her
Yeah,
thing out there.
she
They love
really,
her all over the world. Really, she's got a big audience.
yeah, she certainly does. Like she was one of the few. I don't know why, but Latin music doesn't enter Brazil. Like not at all. Like you don't generally
Really?
see people. Yeah, you don't listen. Like you don't hear people listening to Spanish songs here in Brazil. Like I don't know why.
Hmm.
Carol, like after you know that Anita, she started making like songs in Spanish. There's like a few years
Hmm.
after she started making like music in Spanish, people started listening to
What
Spanish
did she
music.
make music in before? Was it English?
No, she like Anita. She made music only in Portuguese, like funky, you know.
Oh, okay.
And then she became like a Brazilian pop star, and she would make like Portuguese music, but in Portuguese. And then like I think that by 2017, she started collaborating with Hispanic artists, but she would still sing in Portuguese. And then after that, she started making Hispanic songs, and then like she started to get to be known like in other Latin countries apart
Yeah,
from Brazil. And
it's a lot of.
she also helped like people from other Latin countries to enter the Brazilian charts because, like for example, Bad Bunny, he's huge.
Hmm.
He's not. I mean, he has a demand in Brazil, but people like a lot of people don't know him, and like everybody knows Bad Bunny, like at least on the internet, like the people that I
Hmm.
see in Brazil. Not a lot of people know him. People are getting to know him right now. Like he's made a tour, and he sold out like all the concerts. But that's not very common. I think that the scenario is changing right now. You know, like I think Hispanic artists are finally entering Brazilian charts. But Shakira is an exception. Brazilian people love Shakira from her first song. I don't know why. Everybody loves Shakira, right? I
Yeah,
can tell
yeah.
why.
She's
But
yeah, she's from Spain or something, though, ain't she?
she's from Colombia, I
Is she?
guess. I'm
Hmm.
not 100% sure, but she's Latina.
Hmm. Okay.
Colombia. She's Colombian. So she's very famous here in Brazil, and she speaks Portuguese so fucking well.
Really?
So fucking well. Yes, like every time she comes to Brazil, she gives a lot of interviews, and she goes like to many places, and she talks to her fans all in Portuguese, and she's really good at it.
Yeah, that's I mean that's a great thing to be able to do is actually talk to your people in their native tongue. It makes it a lot easier, you know.
Yeah, and she speaks. I've heard her speaking Spanish, French, Portuguese, English. She like her and Anita. They have a lot in common. They are so polyglot, like so naturally. It's like it's shocking how naturally Anita speaks, like in Spanish and English as well. She speaks very well. But anyways, that's it. Do you know any Anita songs?
No, I don't even know. I've never heard of her before.
Oh, she has like a lot of Hispanic songs. And by the way, I think that she has a she has more public like with her Hispanic songs than she has with her Portuguese songs.
Really?
She she's been making like music in Spanish for a while. Okay, so anyways, let's do the dictation. Let me find it. Do you have a paper near you, or like do you want to type it? Whatever.
I got paper.
A paper. Okay.
Mhm. I'm ready. Do I got to write it down? All this stuff down?
Yeah, you're gonna write it down in Spanish, and then we'll correct it. Okay. By the way, just 1 second. I mean, I'm showing you. I shouldn't be showing you. My bad.
Are you okay?
Let me just stop sharing the screen. Perfect. So may I start?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say it in Spanish. You write it in Spanish, and then we'll correct it. Okay. Yo soy Wesley. Full stop. Yo soy Wesley. I'm gonna repeat each part 3 times. Okay.
Okay.
Yo
So
soy. I'm sorry. Go
so
ahead.
when I do it, is this going to be an ongoing sentence pretty much, or is it like a comma and then another, or am
No,
I
we're gonna have comma. We're gonna have like full stops, but I'll say them in English. Okay. For
okay?
example, yo soy Wesley. Full stop.
And that's a one complete sentence.
Yes, yo soy Wesley. Full
Okay.
stop. But I'll tell you when it has like a comma or a full stop. I'll tell you. Okay.
Hmm.
Yo soy Wesley. Full stop. Yo vivo en Argentina. Yo vivo en Argentina. Yo vivo en Argentina, pero hablo español. If you want me to slow down or repeat it, tell me, okay? Yo vivo en Argentina,
Hmm.
pero hablo español, pero hablo español, pero hablo español y portugués. Full stop. Y portugués. Y portugués. Full stop. Mis cuadros están aquí. Mis cuadros están aquí. Mis cuadros están aquí, coma, en la habitación. Full stop. En la habitación. En la habitación. Full stop. Tengo amigos americanos. Tengo amigos americanos. Tengo amigos americanos y brasileños. Full stop. Y brasileños. Y brasileños. Full stop. Mis amigos brasileños. Mis amigos brasileños. Mis amigos brasileños hablan español. Hablan español. Hablan español muy bien. Full stop. Muy bien. Muy bien.
Okay.
Full stop. Mis amigos americanos. Mis amigos americanos. Mis amigos americanos estudian español. Full stop. Estudian español. Estudian español. Full stop.
Gotcha.
La pared es roja, coma. La pared es roja. La pared es roja, coma.
Gotcha.
El suelo, el suelo, el suelo
Mhm.
es negro. Full stop. Es negro. Full stop. La casa tiene, la casa tiene, la casa tiene 2 habitaciones. Full stop. 2 habitaciones.
Dos habitaciones. Dos.
2 habitaciones.
Gotcha.
Full stop. Me llamo Wesley. Me llamo Wesley. Me llamo Wesley. ¿Y tú? Question mark. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? Question mark. Los libros. Los libros. Los libros son azules. Full stop. Son azules. Son azules. Full stop.
1 second, please.
Do you want me to repeat any part of it?
Please.
Your phone is muted and unmuted and then muted. Okay. It was on purpose, my bad.
Sorry about that. Is your hold on? Let me unmute you.
Hello.
Okay, you good? All right.
Do you want me to repeat any part of it?
Los libros son azules. ¿Qué eso? I mean, what? Not qué eso. What
Los
else is it?
libros son azules. Los libros son azules. Full stop.
Okay.
Let me share my screen with you.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Oh, let me put it on the screen.
Okay.
All right, let me tell you what I got right here. Yo soy Wesley. That's easy. Yo vivo in Argentina. Argentina, got that. Pero hablo español. I put down. I know I got this right the other times, but I put down an E instead of an actual Y. Like, and I messed up, but I got it right the rest of the times on here. I know I did because I put down the Y, but this time I put down an E, like just moving fast. Portuguese. Let me see. I got that. Spelled that wrong. Spelled Portuguese wrong. Put the E in front of the U. Mis cuadros están aquí. Nah, that was me. I did that wrong. Mis cuadros. Got that. Están
Cats are fighting me bad.
en la habitación. I think I spelled habitación right. Okay. Feel good about that. Tango. Amigo. Amigos. Yep. Let me see. Americanos. Yep. In Brazil. No, Brasileños. I spelled Brasileños wrong. I put an E and I put an A where the E is on leños.
Leños.
I spelled that wrong. Okay. Mis amigos. Of course, I'm going to spell it wrong again. The second time it says brasileños. Hablan español muy bien. I got that. Mis amigos. Americanos. Estudian. I got that. Español. Got that. La pared es roja. Got that. El suelo es negro. Got that. La casa tiene dos habitaciones. I got that. Me llamo. See, that's why I don't know. I didn't know how to spell.
Llamo.
Yeah, I got that one wrong. Llamo, and I knew it was.
We haven't seen that a lot.
But yeah, I've seen it though. The cool part about it, I just forgot, man. That is two L's. I forgot. Now, then I thought the word me llamo was one word for me. I don't know why. I was like me llamo. I just wrote it as one word up.
Okay, you like me llamo. Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Wesley E2 got that. Did you say Wesley? I don't know if you said Wesley on the me llamo. Did you probably did not? And I just skipped the word Wesley. I didn't put the word Wesley down there. So I got that.
You're not
wrong.
very used to this word, right? Like, just kidding. It's better. So you might like. I think that maybe you were like too focused on the me llamo. Like
I think so too, and I just skipped it,
word.
man. I think I did. Let me see. Los libros son azules. Got that right. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think is the translation of this? You try to translate it?
You want me to try to translate it? I can. Let me see. I am Wesley. I live in Argentina, but speak Spanish and Portuguese. Cuadros. And I know this word. We just talked about this word. Cuadros is pictures, correct?
Perfect. It's pictures.
My pictures are here in the house.
The house?
No. In the room.
In the room.
Pictures are here in the room. I have friends. I have American friends and Brazilians, or I have American and Brazilian friends. My Brazilian friends speak Spanish very well. My American friends study Spanish. The wall is red.
Is
red.
Pared? Yes, the wall is red.
And the floor is black.
Perfect.
The house has 2 rooms. My name is Wesley, and you?
My name is Leo. Just kidding. Me llamo could literally translating is I call myself.
Okay? I call myself. Okay.
I call myself.
Like, what do you call yourself?
No, your translation was awesome. It's just like for you to know the actual meaning of each word, you know.
No.
It could be like me or myself. Okay.
No. I love it when you I like when you tell me. Like, don't let me just say it, because I'll just keep saying it forever, and that's just what it is.
No, but like you don't need to translate it like exactly what is written to be understood. You know, like if I say there is like a cup of tea on the table, and then if you say on the table I left a cup of tea, like, you know, it's like pretty much
pretty much the same. I got you, but I want to know exactly, so you know.
The only reason why I correct it is not a correction, it's just like to show you the actual meanings, because like when we do a literal translation, we know the actual meaning of each word, you know.
Yes, I got you. Los libros, the books are blue.
That's it. The books are blue. That's
Got it.
perfect.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Okay, sir. So that's it. Do you have any questions?
No. I mean, that was pretty easy for me right there, honestly. I ain't gonna,
Yeah, I can tell you. You're doing great. So that's it, sir. Let's stop here for today because I need to enter another class in 5 minutes. So it
got you,
was
got you.
great to teach you, okay? And
Thank
you're
you very
doing
much.
very good. I really liked that. I think the whole mucho, mucho, muchas, focus, focus, it's making starting to make sense. If you like, do you know what I mean now? And I said like it's just variations of the same word because you think like is mucho, is mucha, is muchos, is muchas, poco, and then you think like oh my god, it's like 8 things for me to remember, but it's
Hmm.
actually two. You know,
Absolutely. Hmm.
you know,
And then
like
with a slight variation to it.
like for example, I cut my hair, but I'm still Leo. It's like mucho and mucha, and muchos and muchas. Is like they are still the
Hmm.
same. They are just like slightly different.
I can see you. I was just wondering what was going on. I can see you cut your hair too. I can tell. I can tell.
I've been trying to keep my hair, and actually I regret it because I mean I don't know. You probably don't find it cold, but it's like right now. Let me see how much it is in Fahrenheit because I have no idea.
Yeah, let me know that because I really don't know that. I know that 32 degrees Celsius is supposed to be hot, but I don't know how hot that is when it comes to Fahrenheit. I don't know.
32 is very hot. Like for São Paulo, it's very hot. I consider
Is
it
that
very
like
hot.
80 degrees? That like 80 degrees Fahrenheit?
I
I
think
don't
that
know
would
what
be
is it.
like,
80,
I think that would be
90?
my 80, 75. Anyways, so here is what? Really? Is it a
What?
50, 59 Fahrenheit? Do you consider that cold?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not freezing cold, but it's cold. It's like, okay, that's a cold day. For you guys, that seems super cold.
Yeah, it is super cold to me. Like I'm gonna wear like a gigantic coat and
That gigantic coat. I mean, we ain't gonna wear gigantic coats or nothing like that with 59 degrees. I mean, you might get us a nice little jacket here. And it's raining too. So it rains like monsoon down there. It rained like crazy down there. A lot.
yeah. And what's the, my English is not English. In this scarf, I'm gonna wear a scarf. Like I have these many coats, but I can only
Oh,
use them like
scarf and
one
coat and everything.
or 1 or 2 months on the year I can use them. And like Brazilian, and like, I'm a little bit dramatic. Like I'm generally the only person who's wearing a
With
scarf.
the big old coat and the scarf and everything wrapped all
Yeah,
up
no, like
around your mouth.
the large coats, we see them a lot, but like scarf, generally every time that I go out, I'm the only person who's wearing a scarf. And then I get like,
It's a
okay,
fashion statement at this point in time. It's
yeah.
fashion. It
But
has nothing
the
to do
thing is
with the
that
actual
I
weather.
I have like the sinusitis.
Hmm.
So like the minimum, like the littlest, the smallest amount of cold wind in my face, it's enough to make my face ache. So like every morning it could be summer. If it's like a little bit windy, I'm gonna put a scarf and like roll it on my face like someone who's going to commit a crime, and people stare at me. But like my face actually aches, because like I'm really very allergic. You know that I'm very allergic, right? Because
Yeah, I already know. You know, that's
you
crazy.
can
Hey,
absolutely tell I'm allergic. So like my sinusitis is like that. Like if I get just a little cold on my face, it's enough to have like all of this aching and like headache, and then like my nose start. And so like if it's like a little bit windy, I'm gonna have a scarf
wrap
wrapped
up
up
your
around
face
my
like
you know.
like you in the Taliban or something out here. I got you. I got you. You out here running
And
around
then
ready to
people
rob
make fun of
something.
me. People make fun of me. They say that I'm dramatic or that I'm like that I feel too cold. Like, but that's okay. I don't mind. I can deal with it. Anyways, let me let you go and let me go because I have 1 minute.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. Bye
All
bye. See
right. Have a
you.
good day. Thank you for joining us. We
Bye bye.
appreciate you guys for joining
Appreciate
Lost in
you.
Translation.
Bye bye, guys.
Leo's a great teacher. Don't get this twisted. I want you guys to really take that seriously because he's really good. I'm just a horrible student. I'll say it again one more time. Have a good day, y'all.